We're talking about Totemic, and we're going to start from scratch, okay? Because this is the real deal. Now, again, I'm just going to warn you, not everything is implemented. A lot is actually not implemented. That's what NYI means, okay? Very important. Very important. Let's go through it, and I want to know what you think. I'm going to make YouTube videos that are going to be reviewing your comments on my videos about Shaman, because I'm going to make sure that Blizzard sees the comments that you have about Shaman and what they're doing. It's not going to just be my point of view. So leave comments on the videos because I'm just going to review your comments and be like, dude, you're right. Is probably 50% of what I'm going to say. But let's go ahead. We're going to start with Resto Shaman. Then we're going to go to Enhance. So let's go ahead and start. Okay, so Surging Totem. Totemic is all around this Surging Totem. Early data mining said that there was going to be 2 charges of this. I do not see that, but we soldier on. We soldier on. Okay, Surging Totem. Summons a totem at your feet that immediately and every 5 seconds casts Healing Rain within 30 yards where allies are present. Healing for 30% more than normal Healing Rain. Lasts 20 seconds. All right, I just want to... Someone said earlier that this is actually a big deal. Because if you think about it, if I have Acid Rain, it could actually be useful in PvP, too. If you think about it. It's going to cast Healing Rain. Every 5 seconds, last 20 seconds, it's going to be churning out Healing Rains. You're going to always have a free Healing Rain. And how long does Healing Rain last? Quick check. 10 seconds. So you can have you might have 2 for free out there. And that's also going to be great for Mythic Plus because you're going to be able to do other things like someone earlier said. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. But let's go ahead and move on. Totemic Rebound. Chain Heal is now jumps to a nearby totem once it reaches its maximum targets, causing it to bounce an additional time to a nearby injured ally. That's a lot of text to say when you heal with Chain Heal, it's going to heal 1 additional person. Okay, got it. While Surging Totem is active, your damage and healing done is increased by 3%. Okay, I've commented about these type of things before. It's okay. I'm not going to complain about 3% damage, but if you think about it, they could just tune Resto Shaman up or down by 3%, and this talent is like kind of silly. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, which is while Ascendance is active, which either is a 3-minute cooldown or by proc, Surging Totem is 150% more effective. So what does that mean for Resto, though? I guess it means that the Healing Rain is stronger, I guess? I'm not really sure what that means, but I don't really know. But maybe some of the other things will help explain it, right? All right, Lively Totems. Your Healing Tide Totem, Healing Stream Totem, Cloudburst Totem, Mana Tide Totem, and Spirit Link cast a free instant chain heal when you summon them. So then you might have some synergy here, right? You summon a totem, and then it pings off of your Surging Totem because of this, and you get an extra hit of chain heal. Like, okay, some of that, like, when stuff kind of meshes, that's pretty cool. That could be cool. Kind of interesting. But, like, again, yeah, okay, sure. You just get free chain heals. I think this was kind of related to... I thought there was, like, a tier set that did this, actually. Yeah, oh, you're right. You can summon... You can talent into both Dre and Ascendance. Good call. And so that maybe you'll be in Ascendance more. I just don't know what this totem being more effective means. Because it's about Healing Rain. So I guess it means Healing Rain's more effective. And maybe that means that your damage from this would be more effective. I really don't know. And also, some of this is not implemented yet. So that one is. So we could test that out. Next one, Oversized Totems. Increases the size and radius of your totems by 15%. And the health of your totems by 30%. Let me just say, everyone here, it's not the size that matters. Okay? It's not the size that matters. Everyone, you know that. Next... And that's not implemented. This one's not implemented either. Successfully removing a harmful effect with Tremor Totem, Poison Cleansing Totem, or controlling an enemy with Capacitor Totem or Earth Grab Totem reduces the cooldown of the totem by 5 seconds. Can't occur more than once every 20 seconds. So a big call out on this one. I think there's many more totems that should be included here. Like, especially for PvP. Like, static field totem if it's like, you know, CC someone, or grounding totem would be good. Even slow totem, like, I don't know. I just think there's more totems than just this. And what about, like, other utility totems, like, down here? You know, so I think there's some more that they could maybe, like, add into that, which I think would be kind of cool. Some of the PvP ones, though, very specifically. Next one is Wind Barrier. If you have a totem active, your totem grants you a shield for 30 seconds every 30 seconds, which is... This, I feel like the text here is not finished. We're going to look at the HP on the totem here in a second. Yep. If you have a totem active, you get a shield. So we'll see, like, what's the shield amount. And every 30 seconds, like, okay. So that defensive could be useful. And it could be useful being tied to dropping totems, you know? So we'll have to see. Surging Totem does not replace Healing Rain. It's oh, that's a great question. In addition, we're going to test that out. We're going to test that out very soon. Great point, though. That means you could have up to 3 Healing Rains out at the same time. And using Acid Rain, that could be pretty dope, you know? It does replace? No, it doesn't. I don't think so. We're going to test that. Reactivity. Your healing spells cause your healing stream totems to heal a nearby ally immediately at 50% effectiveness. Like, that seems like a lot of, like, finagling. Like, I don't really get it. You know, just make it do another chain heal or something. You know what I'm saying? Cloudburst Totem. I think the big one here is Cloudburst Totem stores 25% additional healing. I think that's probably a big deal, especially for raid and the like. All right, down to this one. Imbuement Mastery increases the duration of Earth Living effect by 6 seconds. Is Earth Living effect even good? It literally says replaces Healing Rain. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I did not read that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. You're right. Literally says it. I can't read good. Increases the damage and healing of Surging Totem by 25%. Not implemented. Okay. Learn a new weapon imbue. Tidecaller's Guard can only be applied to shields. Increases your healing done by 2% and increases the duration of your healing stream totem and Cloudburst Totem by 3%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think like Earth Living Weapon's like a huge deal. Is it though? I don't really know. I don't think it's that crazy, but 6 seconds, like, okay. Like, why not have it do something better? Like, or something different? I would almost rather this be like Riptide's duration is increased by 6 seconds versus like Earth Living effect. But I'm not, but how long does it last? How long does it last now? It already lasts 18 seconds, and I don't think it parses that high. Of like damage. Okay, Chain Heal from your totems are 30% more effective, which is, again, tying to this. Chain Heal bouncing. Okay, all right. Next one is allies affected by your Earthen Wall Totem, Ancestor Protector Totem, and Earth Living effect receive 10% increased healing from you. Okay, I like that one. That was kind of nice for PvP and stuff, but yeah, okay. Affected by Earth Living, interesting, okay. And then this one, Whirling Elements, the capstone here is elemental motes orbit around the Surging Totem. Your abilities consume the motes. Water. Your next healing wave or healing surge also heal an ally inside your healing rain. Okay, so if you don't have a healing rain down, it won't do shit, but I don't think it'll go to waste. So you have to get the... oh, no, but it will place a healing rain down immediately, so there will be one down, like at all time when the totem's down. Okay, got it. So it won't go to waste. Air, the cast time of your next healing spell is reduced by 40%. That's pretty nice, especially on a 20-second cooldown. And like it seems like it's kind of like chain heal centric. So, okay, your next chain, and again, Earth, your next chain heal applies Earth Living at 150% effectiveness to all targets. Okay, so that is why that is Earth Living duration extended is actually quite good. Okay, so now that makes more sense. Makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, seems pretty good. Seems nice. I mean, a lot of this is not implemented. Like this whole node is not implemented. This whole node is not implemented, so a lot of it is not. But let's just go ahead and like see what it looks like. And I guess you're right. Yeah, it does. We're going to just heal myself here, though. So what we'll do first is we're just going to heal myself. So that's going to bait the totem to just heal me. But I want to see it do healing rain damage. Yeah, there you go. It's doing healing rain damage. And that's what it looks like. So it has the 3 motes, which look cool. They look cool. So it's the cast speed. So casting speed. What do the others do? Oh, chain heal, critical strike, and earth living. I wasted it. I was too slow. Actually, wait, is it buffs? Yeah, they're buffs. Okay, got it. Why is that one a buff? Okay, so that put earth living on me. 8 seconds. Okay, 5k healing. Okay, got it. Your next healing wave, healing surge. Oh, yeah, that's the effectiveness of heal inside of her healing range. All right, so now this healed that guy. It just started spitting out. It just starts spitting out heals at people. We're just going to put that. I put down a totem. So now if I chain heal myself. Okay, oh, that's not implemented yet. Good one, Tiqqle. Way to try to test shit that doesn't work. Yeah, I wanted to see it bounce, but we don't see that bouncing effect yet. Yeah, nothing's implemented, man. Other than Ascendance one, which is going to be tough to test. Dude, yeah, nothing's implemented. Okay, cool. What's the totem's HP? Great question. The totem's HP is 160k, but hold on, how much health we got? Oh, okay. We got 600k. So that's like 20% of our health. 160k. What's that fraction? No, that's 25% of our health. That's 25% of our health. 160k is not nothing. How much does this have now? 40,000. How much does that have now? 8,000? I wonder if it'll make a difference in PvP so that your totems just don't get tapped, you know? That is kind of nice. From what I've seen, the range tries to go where people are most located. Okay, all right. That's an interesting... Okay, so it's just going to throw heals. I mean, it's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It's just going to toss... Look, it's just tossing it out there. That's kind of cool. And it's doing damage. So it doesn't overlap, though. The healing rains last 5 seconds. I thought healing rain lasted longer. Over 10 seconds. Okay, it replaces it. Sorry, I know. Is there a visual to the imbue on the shield? Great question. It's not yet implemented. We can't... it's not implemented yet. But I hope so. That's a good question. Usually there are visuals. You know, but like that one. So I hope there will be. But that's about it. It's kind of tough to test this one, but I will say this. My perspective of this is damage from this is going to come from Acid Rain. Like that's 100% what's going to happen. So I think Mythic Plus could be good for those reasons. But it does seem very healer focused in general. That's a great question. Let's go ahead and try the totem, the CD reduction. Great call out. Let's go ahead and see if that works. Let's try that. And then we're going to switch to Enhanced Shaman. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use it. You using it? We reset. Nope. I feel like it should, though. I feel like it should. I think that's a bug. I think that's a bug. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it should, right? It should. So I think that... So my verdict, my opinion without testing everything is this is a very healing-focused thing. I think it could be good for Raid for just pure healing. I think it could be for Resto. I think that it could be good for Mythic Plus for damage with Acid Rain, maybe. Because it's just free. But you're also, like, in Mythic Plus, I don't know. I think you might have the time to cast Acid Rain anyway. So I actually kind of feel like maybe it's mostly Raid stuff here. Because it's chain heal focused. If you could have 2 of them out, agreed, then it would be very good for Mythic Plus. But I just feel like, I would say that I feel like Farseer is more damage oriented. And the reason for that is if I Flame Shock or if I use any type of casted attack, the Ancestor, which I can get out pretty often as Resto, it will just Lava Burst. And Lava Burst do good damage as Resto. So, can you reset the totem and drop another one? No, it will not work. It will not work. I think it's bugged. I think it's bugged. I think that's bugged. Yeah. Agreed. That there's some interesting stuff that could be done here, but this does seem mostly about healing. Well, you know, let's be honest. Let's go ahead and switch to Enhance, okay? Let's switch to Enhance. Let's go through the tree, okay? And then we will move on. Okay, and the name Totemic sounded lame when you only get to 1 totem. Well, I mean, in theory, it's impacting other totems. Oh, wrong button. It's doing other... I mean, it is affecting other totems, kind of. Or other totems are affecting it. I don't know, though. Enhance gets several Searing totems? How do you know? Oh, well, it could. It could? I don't know. Let's try real quick. All right, 1 sec, chat. We will get on my weapons real quick.
I can't put that there.
Okay. Lava Lash can spawn Searing Totems. Oh, yeah, so you're saying Lava Lash could spawn multiple Searing Totems. All right, let's quickly go through this, chat. Let's quickly go through this. We've already read this, but we're going to read it one more time because there are differences, and specifically around Wind Fury Totem, okay? So, Totemic for Enhanced Shaman. Surging Totem summons a totem at your feet, creates a tremor immediately and every 5 seconds within 30 yards where enemies are present for 50k physical damage. Damage is reduced beyond 5 targets, so it doesn't look like it's target capped, but it's kind of soft target capped. But I really think the problem here is that that's physical damage. It should be nature damage or some type of damage that scales off of our mastery, because otherwise, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But the cool thing here is this replaces Wind Fury Totem, and it makes you have a passive. Your Wind Fury weapon enchant grants the effects of Wind Fury to nearby party members within 30 yards. So there was someone that was saying, oh, maybe it affects your entire raid now. It does not seem to be the case by this. We haven't tested it, but it looks like it's party members within 30 yards. So a little bit sad about that. Yeah, I do agree. I think Wind Fury should be a baseline thing, just like an SOD. I totally agree. But that's the deal. Next up. Again, a lot of these aren't implemented, so I'm sorry. I'm just giving you as early information as possible. But Storm Strike has a chance to unleash a Surging Bolt at your Surging Totem, increasing the totem's damage by 10%, and then redirecting the bolt to your target for nature damage, so that will scale off of mastery. The damage bonus can stack, so you got 20 seconds to pump and dump as many times as you can get that chance to proc. Seems kind of interesting, and visually it could be pretty cool. While Surging Totem's active, your damage is increased by 3%. We already know that. While Ascendance is active, Surging Totem is 150% more effective. I do think for Enhanced, this could be a little bit more interesting than Resto, because now you got this, which is buffing the damage of Surging, and then you got this, which is also buffing the damage of Surging. So that could be some amplification. That could be kind of nice. A little bit of bonus damn. You know what I'm saying? Now next, Lively Totems. Lava Lash has a chance to summon a Searing Totem to attack a nearby enemy for 8 seconds. Again, it's not implemented. I would love to test this, because now you got Surging Totem that's getting lightning bolts pumped through it like an electrical current, and now all of a sudden I got Searing Totems starting to do stuff. I'm starting to feel a picture here. I'm starting to fill the story. Now next is Oversized Totem. We already know size doesn't matter, but to our totems, maybe it does. So 15% size, health 30%. So this is also similar to the other one, which is like basically Tremor Totem, Poison Cleansing Totem, Capacitor, Earth Grind, Bind, not Grind. That's a different website. Reduces the cooldown of your totem by 5 seconds. So again, kind of interesting, but I want some more totems in there from utility. And then this is Wind Barrier. If you have a totem active, your totems grant you a shield. Again, we don't know what this is going to look like. Could be a very, very good defensive, even in PvE, like Mythic Plus, right? Because I know Shamans are kind of squish. I know that personally. It feels hard sometimes. But yeah, so this could be kind of useful, as well as, just like an extra shielding utility. We just don't know how much, or if we care about it, we're not allowed to have defensives. No. Reactivity, so Frost Shock and Power. So this is another one I think is going to be one of the coolest things in this tree. Frost Shock empowered by Hailstorm and Fire Nova cause your Searing Totems to shoot a volley of fireballs at up to 5 nearby enemies. That sounds super cool. It doesn't work yet. But if you think about it, all of a sudden now you have Surging Totem dropping earthquakes on people. You got Searing Totems doing damage and all of a sudden popping off, you know what I mean? So now you're starting to get some stuff going on. It's pretty cool. I kind of wish, though, that this one right here, Storm Strike has a chance to unleash Surging Bolt. I wish that this increased damage, and the increased damage from Oversurge would affect Searing Totem as well. I think that would be, like, now you got everything smashed together, you know what I'm saying? Capstone Totem with that passive, and it summons 1 and then 1 for a max 40-second CD. Oh, well, it can only happen once every 20 seconds. Keep that in mind. Once every 20 seconds. So the double Caps Totem won't quite work. But yeah, so that would be cool. We tried to test this out and it didn't work. Now, this is the one that I think is lackluster, and they have the opportunity now to make this better. Increases the chance for Wind Fury weapon to trigger by 10% and increase its damage by 15%. I think we need to take a step back. This is the most important one. They need to change this. Okay? They need to not make it proc more often. No. They need to not make it proc more often, and the increased damage of 15%. This is like nothing. what they need to do is they need to make it proc less. This is my view. I think they need to make it proc less, but make its damage insane. I want those Wind Furies that when you get them, you're like, whoa, that's what I would like, dude. That's what I would like. That's what Wind Fury used to be too, man. And that's why two-handed Wind Fury was the rage, was because all of a sudden you'd be like, oh, this is okay. And then you'd get the proc and you would feel it, dude. You would feel it. And it would look cool. So I think that would be my strong opinion for Blizzard. That it should be more spiky. It should not be like this damage that just does, I'm doing increased damage. You know, it should be like, whoa. You know, come on.
Dude, why you fudge pop?
We want it to proc more often for Maelstrom. I want more, dude. I want more procies. I want the big procies. Like triple, yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Make it insane proc. Or, okay, fine. Oh, wait, whoops. Fine. I won't say don't decrease the proc rate, but make the damage, like, make it say, like, has a chance for, like, procking on itself and, like, can be way more. I don't know. It just needs to be damage spiking. Like, this boring damage curves that Enhance and Ellie have, I just don't, I'm not really super excited about it. I mean, Ascendance for Enhance changes that a little bit on a 3-minute cooldown for PvE, but I think that you just need more, we need more burst spikes. We need more burst spikes. So that's my strong view. I think this is like neat, but it's kind of boring. They should do something more interesting here, especially if the flavor text for Totemic is literally they have honed their imbue skills to further improve their combat abilities. This is the only thing that has to do with imbuement, and it does 10%. Come on, give me something. Give me something more. Give me something like flashy, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Increases the damage and healing of Surging Totem by 25%. Okay, that's kind of cool because that could go with this 150%. That could also go with this 10%. There's a lot here that could go off of themselves, you know? Increases the critical strike chance of Flame Tongue weapon by 15% and its critical strike damage. I mean, I don't know. That one to me, okay, sure, but like, do we really care? Like, is it even that much? I don't know. I want to say no. I don't think it's a big percentage of our damage. 3 minutes for 15 seconds is cheap AF. I totally agree. Totally agree. Enhance in general, this needs to go to a 2-minute cooldown, or it needs to last for like 30 seconds. How long does Ret Paladin Wings last, chat? And they're on like, what, a 2-minute cooldown? And they last for like 40 seconds or 20 seconds, 20, 30. Well, I don't even know what I actually have no idea what it lasts for. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to move to the next. Increase the critical strike chance of Searing Totem attacks by 15% and the critical strike damage by 30. Okay, now we're starting to see, again, 150%, plus 10%. Then we got some plus 25%. And now we got critical strike chance. Oh, wait, no, that's Searing Totem. Frick, man, I want all the totems to work together, man. I guess that's another one of my feedback, is I don't want them to be like, oh, Searing Totem gets these buffs, Surging Totem, the other S totem gets these buffs. No, dude, your totems get buffed. Like, just make it everything. Make it everything, man. Like, come on. Remove deeply rooted elements and buff Ascendance. Seriously, Ret Paladins can get wings every 30 seconds. Yeah, guess what we can do? We can get a 1 proc that gives us, what, 6 seconds? I forget what Drave and how long it lasts, man. I think I just read it, but I agree, dude. I agree. All right, so the second to last one, chat, is casting Sunder within 40 seconds, or 40 yards of your Surging Totem, causes it to create a tremor at 200% effectiveness at the target area. Now, at the target area, that some of the language here is a little funky. Yeah, 7% proc rate, true. But yeah, the target area is kind of funky language being used here. Okay. Last one, chat. This is for Enhanced Shamans. Elemental motes go around your totem. We already saw for Resto. Air. Your next Storm Strike, Wind Strike deal 25% increased damage and damages one nearby enemy at 75% effectiveness. Listen, I get it. But just why do you got to cut us down? Why you got to make it 75% effectiveness off the rip? Why? Why handicap it? Come on, Blizzard. Let's take off the gloves. Let's go. Earth. Casting Sunder or Elemental Blast refunds 12 seconds from its cooldown. Okay, fine. That's fine. Not flashy, but fine. Fire increases the critical strike chance of your next Fire Nova or Lava Lash by 15% and its critical strike damage. Okay, that's nice. Makes me think we're going to go Lava Lash, but then you have me talking about Wind Fury. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Where, okay, wait. Where the F is Wind? Where's Wind? Oh, air. It's right there. I'm so stupid. Big fan here. I'm like, where's Wind? Where's Wind? It's like air. It literally says it. I'm a shaman, I swear. I swear. No. I'm just saying, like, dude, I just don't get a sense that we're going to be like, I don't know. It's going to be for one hit, right? Fire increases the crit chance on your next, like one hit. I don't know, dude. Just give me more, dude. Just give me more. Where's water? No, water's on Resto. I just want it to be like, dude, make me strong. I'm fried. All I'm saying is I want it to make me big and strong and scary, and I want to beat some ass, okay? So this is the totem. It goes on the ground. It puts this little earthquake animation down. That's it. Are my settings on highest, like, settings, man? Like, why does it look like it's nothing? Hey, what am I doing? What am I doing, man? It still looks like garbage, man. The totem looks sweet. I'm going to admit it. The totem looks sweet. And you can have it up, like, it's all going to have 100% uptime. That's true. You know? With how spammy Lava Lash and Storm Strikes are, only one small buff for one press. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's go ahead again. So, like, yeah. So now, let's just all realize what we're not seeing yet. Okay? We're not seeing Storm Strikes being, like, if I Storm Strike, it's going to hit the totem and then hit the target. That'll be interesting to see what that looks like. We're not able to see what Lava Lash looks like, where it spawns Searing Totem. So we're missing those. And we're also missing what happens if you press Fire Nova or Frost Shock Empowered Hailstorm. We're not able to see all of those effects. So there's like 3 visual experiences we are not seeing right now. So let's all just say, take a deep breath and just say, we're not fully there yet. It's not fully cooked, as they say. We're not getting the absorption shields. We're not getting cooldown reduction, right? So there's a lot. So I think there's only like a few of these that are actually implemented. So let's just all keep that in mind. You watch Enhanced be A tier. Hey, listen, any spec and any hero talent, as boring as it looks, can be tuned to be S tier. 100%. 100%. I mean, we don't know. But now the thing that we could do, I think the only thing that I can say, actually, dude, it's all not implemented. I'm like, how do we test damage? Not implemented, not implemented, not implemented, not implemented, not implemented. Dude, I wonder if our video was the reason they released it. It's crazy. We'll do this Ascendance one. We'll do Ascendance. We're going to try that one out. That's the only thing we can test. The tree is flawed when half the tree is useless. Yeah, depending on the build. Yeah, it is true, dude. I mean, that's not just a shaman problem. A lot of trees are flawed that way. It's super weird. All right, let's go ahead and see. I'm actually going to do this in kind of maybe a weird way. I'm just going to put the totem down. It's pulsing for 4K Ascendance. It's still hitting for... Stop hitting, man! Oh, shit. It hit for 200K crit. So now it's hitting for 100K and 200K. Stop hitting, bro! Stop. Escape. Okay. Did that hit for a 90K? I mean, obviously, we all know numbers you can't trust. I get it. I know. Surging Totem hit for, it was 40K. I was watching Flame Shock's damage, lol. So it's hitting for like 40K, and then it went up to 90K. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, we tested it. Roughly right. But again, I do think... here's my take, chat. Here's my take. Yeah, no, I think this is cool. I think there's some cool stuff here. Like, I'm being all American honest. I do think there's some cool stuff. The lightning bolts will be cool. Spawning, how many of the searing totems are we going to be able to spawn? The fact that it's going to have 100% uptime. The fact we're going to be able to ramp some damage. And the fact that the biggest thing to me was I was worried that it was not going to be target based. I thought that it might be like, oh, we're going to put this like this circle down. Like it's going to be a circle. Because I think the way it's working now is it's a pulse, which means in an AoE pack in Mythic Plus, if you're in a Mythic Plus and the tank is dragging the mobs, the pulses won't get left behind. It's like a one-time damage hit. So I was really worried about that. It was keeping me up at night about that. So I'm glad that they haven't seemed to be doing that. Yeah. So I think it'll be good. All right. So let's do the Sunder proc damage. Casting. Oh no, it's nerfed. Sorry, it's not implemented yet. Not implemented. Most of it's pretty much all of it's not, but yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think that this tree, what I'd like to see, I would like to see this go into some type of damage that scales off of our mastery, please. I would also like to see things work. That would be pretty cool. But I would like to see this shaman tree get a little bit of love too. Doomwinds needs a lot of help. I really think this Wind Fury imbuement needs some freaking help. Make it insane. Make it wild. Lose your mind. You know what I'm saying? The moat one, this moat one, casting Sunder reduces. Reduces. Let's see that. We'll try the cooldown reduction. Yeah, we can try that real quick. Yeah. So totem down. 40 seconds. Yeah, immediately goes down to 28 seconds. So that does work. Yeah.
I must get closer.
Shut up, mate. D-Wins is basically a waste of talent, dude. They need to do something about that. It needs to last. It needs to last 20 seconds. Not 8. What cooldown in this game lasts 8 seconds, man? Oh my goodness, dude. That's a 1.5 minute cooldown. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Tell me what burst cooldown's 8 seconds. How long does Wings last? 300 seconds? It's dumb. Ascendance needs to go down to 2 minutes and increase the duration to at least 20 seconds. And now we're talking about a class that actually makes some freaking sense, man. Okay, but I actually do have high hopes for Totemic. If you were to ask me which one is the PvP one, I'm kind of thinking Totemic, man. I'm kind of thinking Totemic. Actually, I think Stormbringer though is very cool. I think it'll be very straightforward for enhance. And they have some work to do. They have some serious work to do on that. But I think that's gonna be okay. Totemic I think the Totemic one is the one that could be really freaking cool. I think it could be really freaking cool. And it's on GCD. Dude, that pisses me off so much. Oh my god, that pisses me off so much it's on GCD. It's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense, man. Who was abusing that made Blizzard nerf it, dude? Combustion is only 10 seconds? Oh, but you can get that cooldown back lickety-split, can't you? Can't you? Just saying. But anyway, chat. I think that's it for the review today. I think that's all we're going to do. We went through it for Enhance. We went through it for Resto. Those are my thoughts. I'm going to throw this up on YouTube. No one dare say I'm under NDA for this, please. I really appreciate no one do that this time. They can make the totems multiply and interact like pets. Like, yeah, they can have reproducing. They can reproduce. Yeah. Yeah, they'll have a community. Yeah, they'll have a community. It'll be a Lord of the Flies. But with that being said, ta-da. Totemic. Helping you. Have they fixed Stormbringer? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. This was the most important one. This is not yet implemented, yeah. Ha, suck it, brother. Oh, God. But, no, this is good, man. Thanks for the breakdown. Hey, Fenny, no problem.